Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Ben the Human Plays as we descend. We're partway through the first Descension level. I didn't realize the Plague Soldier is the boss we're going to be fighting. I think the Plague Soldier might be my preferred first level boss. Possibly. I'd have to see like a flow chart. Maybe I should do a video where I like rank my favorite enemies in the game. That'd be kind of fun. We have a lot of allies. I don't really want to go to the Curio because I don't really have any money. And you're slated for here, but I have a lot of favors. So right now, we're gonna hold on to you for a second. And Dream Fruit, I don't really want to slim down anyone's deck particularly. Maybe I kick out another Jolt, or kick out a second Jolt. I think I could be persuaded. Just to trim up your deck better, a little better. Yeah, let's do that. And hold on to the one Dream Fruit in case we need to heal somebody. Ancient Manuscript. I think I would like that. Because that'll just help us improve somebody's cards. Especially because we have a Dream Fruit in the pocket. Maybe I want to kick out a lead shot. Increases attack power at 2 stacks, which enables a powerful special attack. It only receives half damage from melee unless staggered. Okay. So I think we do Cataphract Ranger then. Shock Lance is good. Overflow is also good because that would get us to maximum flow bonus. So I think we lead with you then. And which means there's no real way to make use of the lead shot. Yeah, I think this is the better way of doing it because getting 4 shock on one of you is really good. I don't want you in this zone though because they're doing 16 damage to you. So I think what I'm going to do is switch you back. And then fixate you. And then apply barrier just because I can. Nice miss, loser. Yeah, shoot him, shoot him. And he got staggered. Pretty sick. All right, this applies more shock. You're doing 11 damage, good grief. This is good. So let me walk you through here. So I applied flow barrier twice, which gets us down to 3. This applies 15 stagger to you, which is likely, it's less likely to stagger you than it will, but it's possible. And then we save ourselves 1 damage, I suppose. You know what? I think we kill this guy. I'd rather kill an enemy and not have to deal with him ever again. And then gain the exerted, which gives us recoilless when it ticks off. Yeah. All right, we took 1 damage. I think that's totally acceptable. And now we got recoilless, which prevents an exerted. Now, when we prevent the exerted with recoilless, does that mean we still get static exhaust? Or does it negate static exhaust? I just had this thought. This is an interesting question. I believe I would like to overdrive, lead shot, burst lightning, divine authority. So here's the question. Why did recoilless not work? We did gain shocking weapon. Oh, he is ignoring the effects of exerted. Okay, it works exactly like I thought it would. We're about to take a crap ton of damage. But we found out. Neat. Okay, so when he has recoilless, he still gets exerted, but exerted doesn't prevent him from attacking. And he has shocking weapon. Okay, we prevented a little bit of damage. Sick. Okay, cool. And the fact that we keep like cycling exerted or cycling recoilless kind of prevents him from exerting himself, which is kind of cool. Is that supposed to work that way? That seems really strong. Like, I'm not upset. It's just kind of neat. So static beam. Is there any way I can trigger the shock on you this turn? Oh, you died. Okay. That's good. Neat. I think I understand how to use this guy's abilities together now. That's pretty cool. Give me a good ability, please. Draw 2. They each cost +1 more flow this turn. I hate that. Why is that a good card? Like, great, free draw 2, but now they cost a lot more flow. That's very strange. Now, the ranger suddenly being able to trigger shock multiple times and dealing X number of damage on top of it, that seems really good. Gain flow for each enemy with shock. I do like that, but I think that's pretty cool, especially with how we built our deck around shock so far. Major growth, antique anomaly, major growth could be anything. But this one's 100% and this one's an 80%. I think we go this one, because that one's risky, so if you fail, you don't get anything. An amorphous ore is okay. Will give us another unit action at least. I think I would like to get a better card on our Herald, so I'm okay spending 1 favor to do so. All right. Ooh, that just looks cool. I don't even know what it is. Doubles the shock on all enemies is pretty sick. Take cover is nice. Especially because that kind of enables this static shock ability to move back and forth. Down punch. I'm just coming up with names based on what the cards look like. This to me is electric porcupine. This is down punch. 7 damage and dizzy. Also applying feeble is nice. Be 8 and 4 and 4. If we upgrade you, now all of a sudden you're a 1-cost 2-use card. Feeble is really strong though. But we are a shock deck on all enemies. Oh. I think let's go this one. And now we have like a lot of cards that I'd like to see upgraded. I kind of want to grab a reactor rod and upgrade the old mentor. It's kind of how I'm feeling. Let's go ahead and try to grab some favor. That was the wrong choice. Wasn't the favor choice always the middle one? Well, I got some money. That's kind of interesting. I could buy favor. In a roundabout way, we earned more favor than I would have if I had just succeeded on the charisma check. And we have literally nowhere to send you except for this chance encounter. I think I'd rather hold on to you and then just use you at the curio collector if I need to go back there. And then we'll hold on to the dream fruit. Boss fight! Our guys are a little wounded, but I think overall we're in a pretty good place. Quick boost. Gain rune and flow. Shelter, which is barrier and gift of light. Or retain, switch a unit's zone. If I can upgrade Divine Authority, you're better than Quick Boost. I think I'm just going to skip all those cards. All right, we have all of our dudes back. What are you? Is Investigation good for Spore Infested? Investigate further. Ooh, we find a secret passage. Through the rotting mass, a tunnel to the Undermarket has been revealed. Neat. What are I can't see past my cards. Dark Dealings is a 3 of some sort. Can I send the Charisma Boy into the Dark Dealings? Rally the folk. Gain either 5 favor or none at all. Sure. Sick. We only gained 2, actually. I've never done that before, but it's fun to try new things, everybody. Chance Encounter. Work Pit is cool. Help recruitment gain more allies. Yes. More allies are useful. We don't need to buy any buffs, so I'm gonna hold on to my ally for a sec here. I don't need 20 health on any of my units, so let's just acquire a bandage. And then let's charge straight into the boss fight. This has been a pretty smooth first floor, I'd say. No major difficulties with combat. He is a splash attacker, so you do have to be wary of that. But you shielding yourself every turn you don't have barrier is actually pretty useful for that. Okay, so you're going to do targeting. That's what you're going to do this turn. So let's Shock Lance you to the front, which applies 1 shock. Let's Burst Lightning to apply more damage, more shock. Double the shock to get even more. And then Flow Barrier to build that up. And then, honestly, I should kick out Quick Draw. I don't think I ever want to use Quick Draw. You have 5 armor. That's pretty rude. 15 damage plus delayed damage intent. So let's go. What? How much health do you have? You're missing 5. I think let's go Jolt. Let's go Flow Barrier. Let's go Flow Barrier again. And then heal you a little. And now you're going to take 2 damage. I would like Meteor Smash to work out. I've been plagued for 2. Okay. It's good to block as much of that damage as you can because it reduces the amount of plague that's coming after you. Ready for action is exactly what I was hoping would happen with Meteor Smash here. So let's start with that. So now we have a massive shocking weapon coming out plus a crap ton of stagger. So we triggered shock on him. He's up into a very high stagger range. Let's go overdrive. The one drawback of recoilless is it does seem to be negating his ability to get the bonus from having exerted activated, which is not really anybody's fault. It's just kind of unfortunate. Yes, we staggered you, so no damage coming out to our lantern this turn. And then let's reposition you to the front. I forgot about you taking plague damage, but here we are. Nice. 15 damage from this guy is pretty solid. So 3 across the board. You're going to shield one of these guys, so we don't actually have any other shield. Interesting. I'm gonna move you back and forth so you apply more shock. Double shock. Overflow. It's just gonna leave us with a bunch of shock, or a bunch of flow we can't use. But Divine Authority, we might get a card. Okay, Rising Uppercut is acceptable. Like, we don't get to use the stagger, but you know, it's a lot of damage. Oh, you did gain shocking weapon. Whenever a unit gains exerted, okay, it doesn't work. Oh, how many people freaked out at the last episode when I said it only worked for the cataphract? Oh, now we're cooking with gas. Destroys that, or reduces stagger threshold, or do we want to remove Deadeye? I feel like removing Deadeye would be really nice, but it's gonna take a lot of damage to do so. I don't know if I really need the overflow, but I think I'll play it. All right, oh, no damage to you because of your armor. Awesome. Nice. That was a lot of damage. And you doing 15 damage whenever anybody is staggered is actually really good. Imagine if we could get more dudes for you now. Like if we got you up to 5 or even 6 dudes, 25 or 30 damage whenever an enemy is staggered is pretty crazy. Can I kill you this turn? I might be able to. So let's plan this out. So apply shock, hit the targeting scanner. You're up to, oh, you just died. Okay, never mind. Ooh, that's new. I've never seen the inner core of the guy flow into the ceiling. Wow, look at us. This team is really cool. A team that does exclusively like shock building damage is kind of neat. I kind of want to just like skip the exosuit. I know how strong it is, and I didn't bring down a core actually, so, or a reactor rod. So I think it would actually be kind of a waste of our time to bring, or to go after the exosuit, because it'll be delayed when it joins our squad. So I think we just lean into the shock troopers here, and go forth. When we get a free expansion to our squad size, I think it makes the most sense to go for your rare units because it costs more if you have to pay for them. And I think the cataphract doing more damage and having more health would be very useful. Now all of a sudden it's doing 9 damage. That's pretty good. Tech, please, shock or exerted. House of Light. Hey, cheaper flow is always acceptable. If you have 0 rune, you gain rune at the start of your turn. That's kind of nice. Whenever you shuffle your draw pile, a random card for each unit costs 1 less until you play it. Whereas the targeting scanner could give you 1 flow. I think the House of Light is better, because it applies to 3 cards, and if you have a really slim deck, you're shuffling a lot more than not. That's my assumption there. So we have a Molter enemy, and then we have a Symbiont, and then the Abomination. I haven't fought the Abomination in a bit. You're available, so we could get some favor. The Undermarket is also available. So I think I would like to send my investigator there. Acquire a random basic item. Balls. Get me some favor. Yes, please. We're up to max. Go send the strength person to the work pit. Suppress the riots, you gain money, overthrow the foreman, and acquire 3 allies in 1 cycle, or lay down the law. Yeah, let's use that one-time use. We'll get 40 in 2 turns. And then, do we want to buy any buffs? I'm not sure we care. I really want to get the reactor rod to get into the old, like using the allies to upgrade with the old mentor. So let's try that when we get the chance to explore again. Increase the health of all lanterns. Honestly, unless you're like missing your entire shield, I don't think the top choice ever makes sense. That's just my 2 cents. I think we hold on to all 3 of our allies here. and charge right into the Molter fight. Here we go. Ooh! The Hive King. Each nail enhances its combo attack, armor, and stagger threshold. Equips another nail after recovery. Are you just a Hollow Knight reference? Immune to melee and ranged attacks after being hit by a melee attack, counterattacks for massive damage. Clears on counterattack, staggered, or after this turn. Interesting. All right, well, here we go. I've never fought this guy before. I mean, I fought the Molter King as part of the Molter Queen fight. So 13 damage and steps forward. We would like to trigger shock multiple times. I'm going to move you to the front. Well, let's overdrive. Get the attack bonus on everyone. You go to the front, which applies shock. Oh, whenever a unit switches zones. Dudes, these guys work so well together. That's so cool. I wish I could get more shock to make this work better, but and I just screwed it up, kind of. The bandages is like the worst card I could have pulled right now. I don't really need you. Well, okay. Yeah, because now we can't activate either of your flow bonuses. Man, game, you really dislike me, huh? So let's actually apply the flow barrier to you. Or wait a minute. If you have 3, I don't know how this is going to work. So I'm actually going to apply it to you. My hope is that you applying 3 to yourself gives us a 50-50 chance for this to apply the barrier to this guy. 12 damage plus 2 shock is acceptable. All right, I don't know if it still works or not. All right, we're close to staggering you. Meteor Smash is really good, but it does take all of our flow, and we wouldn't be able to play lead shot or flow barrier. More shock, more shock. I think we gotta go for the 100% stagger, and that makes barriering not matter anyway. Nice. Triggering the static weapon on that move is really strong. And 15 damage from our good rangers back here. Still skipping its turn is fantastic news. Let's get flow barrier to get our lead shot activated here and target the helmet, and then a shock lance to destroy the helmet. A stunned again. You move to the back, but now we move you back to the front. And I don't play quick shot. I gotta burn that card out of the deck, man. I never use it. And your life is probably over this turn. Rising uppercut for the win. Let's go Red-Aid Lance first. Kabam. Dude, we made mincemeat of that guy. That was easy. You took a pretty nasty shot in there, but overall that was really strong. Amazing stuff. Draft a lantern card. I need to upgrade my lantern cards. I'm not really sold on replacing any more of them. Get me a new man. We've been like flirting with the upper range of the favor deck, or the favor amount. It's because I said like I don't need max favor last episode, and now the game's like, okay. The Chemist. Aren't you a shock, Andy? Whenever you apply burning to an enemy with shock, apply tar. Whenever you apply shock to an enemy with burning, also apply tar. Or do we want to go shock trooper? because they also apply shock and critical eye. Guided shot. There's the crit damage. Interference applies feeble. Burning shock. Tar. Damage dizzy. Fire starter. If it isn't already burning, apply burning 6 instead. And tar does more damage when you take damage from debuffs. So like, I assume that means when you burst shock, you now also take the tar damage on top. But does it double along with the burst shock, or does it just do tar damage? We could go navigator, which is channel flow plus, and normal channel flow. High tide, raise the roof, and shocking helmet or something. Gain rune draw 2. Oh man, I'm not sold really on any of these people. I think I'm gonna go chemist just because I think it interplays interestingly with our shock build already, especially along with the catalyst ability. Now, is there anything I'd like to kick out of your deck immediately? Maybe a light the fuse. Or, you know what? I've been talking about kicking out quick draw. I'm going to do it. So I don't really like quick draw. There's always like the chance I could be able to use it. Sort of. But I just, most of the time I'm like not excited to see it. Let's go on one expedition before the end of the episode here. There's a reactor rod that I've kind of been talking about plugging into the workshop, so I think let's go for that. So we can put our money where our mouth is. What's our enemy here? You guys are not that bad, and the spiker is also not that bad. Cataphract, chemist this time, and then ranger. You are immediately doing 9 damage to me, which is rough. Shock round. Okay. Okay, I think I have a plan here. Let's do smokescreen dizzy. Let's go shock lance. Let's go lead shot. Shock round. Nice. Stagger is great because now you're going to do 15 damage to this guy, and you're probably going to kill him. We're going to take 9 damage to our lantern, so we can't take another shot. Oh, he didn't die. Oh, it's because you had armor. Fudge. Will burst lightning work? I don't think so. So there's 9 damage coming at our lantern, so we have to protect it. Which means we have to drop flow barrier on the lantern at the end of our turn. I really need to kill you. Attack bonus to all allies plus super critical. You two together are probably enough to kill this guy. So let's go burst lightning. Okay, he's dead. Fudge. Because you're gonna kill my lantern. Damn it. I did the math wrong. Unless you can, I don't think you barrier yourself. Will apply barrier which absorbs, well maybe, hold on. So now all of you have barrier. Will you apply barrier to yourself because you have none? No, you didn't. Well, I've learned something new. Yeah, we can come back and do this revenge battle. That'll be really easy because we've already killed the spike guy, and yeah. Anyway, well, that's an interesting thing to learn at the end there. All right, if you guys enjoyed the episode, please click the like button. It helps me out a lot. If you want to see more episodes of As We Descend or the other videos I have going on the channel, subscribe to the channel. Make sure you have your notifications on so you know when the next videos go live. But until next time, everybody, I hope you had a good one, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye, everybody.